Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the bring of the little piece of history to life. I'm painting a 28mm US Army Winter Soldier, specially detailed for winter warfare. It's already prepared, primed and base coated, so we're ready to dive into the final touch. For coat, I use a flat brown as my base color. It's perfect choice for this project, as it provides an authentic matte and heavy wall texture that World War II soldiers were known for. The flat brown acts like a solid, deep foundation, give it a miniature, really weight. By layering down this flat brown base, I create a clean, consistent canvas that's now ready for shading and weathering, ensuring the coat looks rubber and a better warm rather that's just painted. Moving on to the adjustment, I use khaki for the bunches and canvas cover. This provides a nice subtle contrast against the brown of the coat. This khaki helps to break up the dark tones of the uniform and add the classic foundation look to the soldier-filled gear. It really makes the individual piece of adjustment stand out, which is essential for capturing that authentic, well-adjusted GI appearance. This khaki tone is essential for achieving that iconic foundation look of a US infantry field adjustment. It provides a perfect light to mind contrast against the brown coat, which really help the individual piece of adjustment pop and add a vital layer of visual details of the soldier. To truly capture that guilty field repair look for the helmet, I apply generous base layer of olive drab and brownish brown in ratio 1:1. For the strap on this bag, I use German Beige WWII, which provides a great subtle contrast that really helps to define the gear against the dark tone of the great coat. For skin tone, including the face and hands, I use Barbarian Flesh, which provides a fantastic base that really brings the soldier to life with a natural, healthy look and contrast perfect against the harsh, muted tone of the rest of the winter uniform. For the wooden stock of a M1 Garand, I use flat earth, which give the rifle a nice warm wood tone that stand out beautifully against the dark color of the uniform. To add the depth and the highlights to the face and hands, I layer Barbarian Flesh with Opal Skin, which help to catch the light and bring out the fire facial feature and the natural skin texture. For the rifle grenade, I use a base of olive drab, which is perfect match for standard field achievement color and give it an authentic heavy metal look. For the metal components of the M1 Garand, I begin by applying a solid base layer of black, which provides a deep dark foundation that's absolutely essential for building up these realistic metal tones later on. After the black base has dry, I carefully apply dark gray for highlights, focusing on edges and wrist area to create a natural metal shade and give the weapon more realistic form in look. For small buckles on the front and back of the helmet, I use red leather, which is added subtle but important pop of the car and help define their tiny, intricate hardware detail against the base paint. To achieve the perfect highlights, I create a custom mix by blending flat brown and sky gray into 1:1 ratio. This balance combine allow me to practice define the finger detail and add a realism texture to the final paint job. For the final shading, I use strong skin shade, which is flow perfectly into the recesses and really bring out the depth and definition of the skin tone. For shading clothes, I apply dark tone wash to the recesses, which is effect deepen the shadow and adds a necessary layer of a contrast to the overall appearance of the uniform. That's wrap up for this painting process for this figure. I hope you found this tip helpful for your own project. Thanks for watching and don't forget to give me a like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss any future video. Goodbye.